There's plenty of rappers that just went down in flames and flopped. Today in this video, I'm going to go over why do rappers and artists get clowned for flopping nowadays. Welcome back to Celeb Hub. Let's get into the video. Number 10, my album was undershipped. Asher Roth was unable to make the big splash as he was hoping for with his 2009 debut album, Asleep in the Bread Aisle, despite having one of the biggest singles at the time, I Love College. After the project debuted with only 65,000 copies sold, Roth said it was because of his label's decision to undership his album. It undershipped, he said. A lot of our following is digital as well, so it was hard to really gauge what they were going to do. Roth isn't the only rapper to use this line of reasoning to describe poor sales. Whale, 2 Chainz, and Kid Cudi have also called out their respective labels for undershipping an album.
I can't tell you what I learned from school, but I can tell you a story or two.
Number 9, my album leaked. It's become a commonplace these days for albums to leak, sometimes months in advance. It's not just an unfortunate part of the game. The irony behind this particular incident with Angel Hayes is that she leaked her own album. The result, Dirty Gold sold just 857 copies in its first week. The 22-year-old rapper said her label expected a low sales figure based on the project being released in late December. They said, yeah, your first week sales are going to be shit, but in the coming weeks we'll be seeing them increase and it's cool. Name one person you know who's bought the album. We'll wait.
And you made them notice every single thing I can't do, but really I honestly wanted to be you, and I just hope that my desire to was.
Number 8, I made this album for myself. Eve rode quietly into the sunset with her 2013 album Lip Block. The album was her first in over a decade and marked a drastically different sound from the former First Lady of Rough Riders. I knew the music I put on it and the singles I put out wouldn't be on the radio, she said following its release. I kinda did that on purpose. I just wanted to make the music I wanted to make. Her core fan base was less than enthused by this musical change, which led to Lip Block selling less than 9,000 in its first week.
All the ass shaking, all the whatever, having fun in the club, whatever, all of that's great. But I feel like, at the end of the day.
Number 7, my label failed to properly promote my album. Soulja Boy took it personally when his 2010 album, The DeAndre Way, sold less than 14,000 copies in its first week. According to the rapper, it was his record label that failed to market his album properly, first moving around its release date and then undershipping it to stores. The labels out here, they don't know what they're doing, he said. No disrespect to no labels, but I've got my ear to the streets, so we've heard.
Every day like if her day of school, yeah, ain't gon' man my shoe, shirt gon' man my belt, man I be so fly.
Number 6, my fans don't want to hear me grow musically. In 2004, Nelly released 2 solo albums on the same day and was able to sell a combined 738,000 copies. Fast forward to 2013 and the veteran St. Louis rapper wasn't able to move more than 15,000 of his last project, M.O. Obviously, some fans want you to remain the same as they remember you, he said after the sales results came in. They want you to be trapped in the moment and live forever, so that you know the reality of it is that everybody changes. Number 5, I don't measure my success in album sales. Mano's 2009 debut album, If Tomorrow Comes, should have been a special moment in the Brooklyn rapper's career, and it was, to less than 20,000 people. The project sold only 18,000 copies in its first week, which was a far cry from expectations. Mano responded by saying, first off, you can't measure me by what I didn't sell because just a few years ago, I was an inmate, so that's 18,000 people riding with me. That's a great way to spin it.
Got killed, never thought I'd see him go. No funerals, I don't even want to go. At a wake, man, I was just standing.
Number 4, my album will gradually sell more over time. Diggy Simmons hasn't quite lived up to the expectations being the son of a hip-hop royalty. His pop rap debut album, Unexpected Arrival, was just that, selling a little more than 21,000 copies in its first week. When asked about the low sales, Diggy Simmons explained his album would sell more over time as new fans started to pick up on his music. In a roundabout way, he also compared Unexpected Arrival to Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt and Bruno Mars's Doo-Wops and Hooligans. Interesting stance from the young rapper, though it's fair to say his prediction hasn't come true just yet. Number 3, my album was only sold by select retailers. Kreayshawn's debut album, Something About Cray, bombed big time, selling 3,900 copies in its first week. This mark was one of the lowest ever for a major label artist, though. Kreayshawn was quick to offer an explanation as to why her album did so poorly. If you're looking for physical copies of #SBK, they are only at Hot Topic and most have been sold out since the second day it dropped, so call ahead. That's right, her fans had to call ahead, just like ordering takeout. And just like takeout, they probably dispose of it rather quickly. Number 2, my fans are supporting me at SoundScan. Ghostface Killah had some choice of words for his fans when his 2007 album, The Big Doe Rehab, sold just 36,000 copies in its first week. I got my first week of SoundScan and I didn't appreciate that shit, he said. I got like 115,000 on the MySpace and y'all motherfuckers are still downloading my shit. I thought y'all motherfuckers loved me. We all know that fans online don't directly equate to albums sold. If only Ghostface knew that too. Number 1, I don't care about my record sales. French Montana ain't worried about nothing, really. He certainly wasn't worried about the sales of his debut album, Excuse My French, which moved about 56,000 units in his first week. I don't make money off my CDs, I do shows, I do other things, so that don't bother me, he said. It don't concern me because I'll keep working hard regardless. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.